Hello there. Thanks for joining me today. This is going to be a beautiful flow. We're going to get the whole body involved. And if you want, you can grab a bolster. I've got some nice things planned. If you don't have a bolster, you could use pillows, and blocks are always a good option as well. We're going to start this one seated. So if you want to use your bolster or your blocks, go ahead and find a nice comfy seat. I'm just going to come to our crisscross applesauce here. My hips propped up. This always feels so rejuvenating, especially in the morning. It's morning for me. So once you find your seated position, let's go ahead and come here and just close the eyes down. Bringing some awareness to the present moment. Maybe showing yourself some gratitude. Taking the time for yourself is not always the easiest choice to make. But here we are, and we should be happy with that. Maybe setting an intention here. Coming up with a word that will take you through this practice. And just come into the breath. Nice, steady inhales. And slow and controlled exhales. Take one more round of breath here. Butterfly those eyelids open. Walk this hand to the left hand to the left, right hand up and overhead. Just getting a nice side body stretch on the right side. Pushing deeper through this left hand will deepen the stretch through that right side body. Gaze is up, chest is lifted. One more round here. Beautiful. We rise back up. Right hand walks to the right. Left hand up and overhead. And once again, pushing through that right hand will deepen that left side body stretch here. Coming back to our breath. Chest is radiating towards the ceiling. One more round of breath here. And inhale, we rise back up. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Open them up to the right. So left hand comes to right thigh. Right hand comes behind us. And back to the breath. Allowing the inhales to lengthen us. And then the exhales allow us to go deeper into the twist. I'll take one more full round of breath here. On our next inhale, the arms come up. We come back to center. Open up to the left. Right hand to that left thigh. Left hand behind us. Using that same action on this side. Inhales lengthen. Exhales, we go deeper. One more full round of breath here. We'll inhale back to the center, arms up. And let's exhale them down through heart center here. And we'll bow down. So chin to chest. Right ear, right shoulder. Chin to chest. Left ear, left shoulder. Chin to chest. And now let's take the gaze all the way up. If you want to bring your hands to your knees, be my guest. And chin to chest. Nice round through the spine here. And let's look up, arc through the spine. Chin to chest we round. And one more time, looking up and arcing through that spine. And back to center. Beautiful job. We're going to remove the bolster if you had that. We're going to come to the back of the mat in a forward fold. Options here are unlimited. We can interlace the hands behind the back, get a nice shoulder stretch. We can put our hands under our feet here, massage the wrist. We can also grab opposite elbows and find stillness, or we can sway left or right. Just coming here and finding what feels good for a few breaths. Being the observer of the thoughts, not getting wrapped up in the thoughts. Utilizing the control here. You can also play with the breath, the inhales, straightening through the legs, and then the exhales, folding. Just stretching out the hamstrings, shoulders, just whatever feels good for you here. I'll just be here for a few more rounds of breath. Let's all go ahead and take one more nice inhale. And exhale. We're going to walk the hands forward. Coming in, down dog. Let's go ahead, nice pedal of the feet here. No rush, just taking our time. Feeling into the body and the mind. Focusing on the things that we have control over, which is only ourselves, our thoughts and our actions. When that feels good, we're going to roll forward, bend through the knees, and we're going to hover on a little bear position here, like in an all fours with our knees hovered. Come back to the breath here. We got this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down the knees. We're going to lower down through the chest and the chin. Come through into our cobra. Take the hands off the mat if that feels good. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Big smile on our faces. Hands come back to the mat. Push back, child's pose. Hands are forward here. Forehead kisses the mat. And now we peel up. We're going to bring this right foot in between the hands. On an inhale, we can rise up here, arms up and overhead. You got this. hands back to the mat. Push it back, half splits. Right heel is digging into the mat here. Gazes forward. One more round of breath here. And we'll roll forward. Heel toe this foot to the outer edge of the mat. Tuck the back toes and lift it up. We're coming in for a lizard. We can rock forwards and backwards, maybe even side to side. And then we'll come into stillness here. If it feels good, you can take your right hand to this right knee. A little bit of added pressure, rolling onto the outer right foot. We'll take one more round of breath here. Right hand plants. We're coming over for wild thing. So the right foot is going to come all the way around and step behind. Pivot on that left foot. Right hand reaches back, chest lifts, wild thing. One more round of breath here. Beautiful. Coming back around through plank. If you want to take knees, chest, chin, be my guest. You could always meet in down dog, or you can push forward, lower down, chaturanga. Push up, up dog. We all meet, down dog. Beautiful. Roll forward into plank and hover the knees. Bear. You got this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down the knees, the chest and the chin. Come through cobra. Maybe lift those hands off again and put the smile on the face. Beautiful hands plant, push back, child's pose. Forehead kisses the mat here, hands out front. On an inhale, we'll roll up, do it all fours. We're going to step this left foot in between the hands. And on an inhale, we'll peel up, arms up and overhead. Very nice. Hands come to the mat. Push back, half splits, digging this left heel into the mat here. Gazes forward. Coming back to the breath. Roll forward, heel toe that left foot out. Hands come up and tuck those back toes. Once again, finding some movement here. Maybe forwards and backwards, maybe a side to side rock. Choice is yours. And we're going to find this stillness. Maybe taking the left hand to that left knee, roll into the outer edge of that left foot. Coming back to the breath. Coming in for that wild thing. So this left foot all the way around to the back and over. Push up through the hips, left hand's reaching back, chest is lifted. One more round of breath here. Very nice. So we're coming back around plank and we're taking our vinyasa, or we'll meet in down dog, whichever one you prefer. Beautiful job. Take a round of breath here. And we'll roll forward, come onto the knees, and here we are preparing for camel. So walking the hands up the body. We're just going to allow the hands to rest on the shelf of our booties here. Fingers are pointed towards our necks. Our gaze is already up, so we're not looking down here, we're looking up. And when it feels good, you can engage the glutes and the thighs. This is going to create a slight back bend. And if it feels good, you can take your gaze up towards the ceiling and push those hips forward. Coming back to the breath. And on your next exhale, we'll come around through a child's pose. Hands out front. One more round of breath here. And we'll rise up again and we'll come in for camel again. If you would like to do dancing camel, be my guest. Otherwise, we're just going to come back for the hands on our booties. Engage the glutes and the thighs. Take the gaze upwards and push those hips forward. Tapping back into the breath here. We're not losing control of it. One more round. And we'll come back around into that child's pose. Walk the hands forward. Forehead kisses the mat. One more round of breath here. Beautiful job. We're going to go ahead and come forward onto our bellies here. Take the arms into a T shape. We're going to kick over to the left side, getting this beautiful left shoulder stretch here. You can bring your right hand to the mat or your right thigh, whichever feels better for you. We're just going to be here for a few rounds of breath. One more round. Slowly come back to our bellies, arms back in our T, and use that left hand to kick over towards that right side. Beautiful right shoulder stretch here. Tapping back into that breath. One more round of breath. Very slowly, we'll peel back to our bellies. And let's go ahead and push up plank. And let's just rock forwards and backwards here. And then we're going to take a big bend in the knees and hop it forward. Lower down our booties here. And here is your opportunity to rock and roll. If you are into rocking and rolling with me, we're going to do some core work. Oh, yeah. Because a supported back is a strong core. So legs up. We're just going to do scissor legs first. If you like to put your hands under your booty, be my guest. And we're just going to left down, right stays up, and then we're going to switch. Let's just do this for 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hug the knees in. Lift that head up towards the knees. Beautiful. Feet come to the mat. Knees are up. Tuck the hands behind the head. Now the upper body's already lifted here from us lifting it up to touch our knees in the hug. We're just going to pulse for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh yes, release, hug those knees. And let's take some circles with these knees going one way. Let's reverse that circle, take them the other way. Oh, very nice. We're going to come in for Shavasana. The blocks, the bolsters, are going to help us Texers and office workers who sit like this, little clams all day. We're going to open it up here. If you have blocks, you're going to bring the blocks right under your shoulder blades and behind your head, and the pillows you're going to bring just like this bolster right here that I have. I love this bolster, by the way. I should give you a link for this one maybe. If y'all are interested, you can ask for it. But I love this bolster. It's nice and big, and it allows me to feel supported. So I just allow the upper body to melt over this bolster, and then the arms go out to the sides here. This should feel fabulous. Maybe a little bit vulnerable, but that's okay. It's just us here. We are supported by the earth, by the mat, by all this radiant energy that we've created around us. Let's come back to the breath here. Tap back into that intention or that gratitude that we started with. I'm going to allow you to stay here as long as you wish. This is such a beneficial pose. Soak it up and enjoy the rest of your day. I hope it's remarkable, just like you. Namaste, my friends.